Okay, we're going to start with the single. I've got this much of it done. Ooh, it's not focusing good. Wait a minute. Okay, we're going to move these. Put this under here, and I can raise it. I've got the first clover done and the chain of 10. I'm Pam Hemingway. This is Dusting of Snow by Harolah Chesser. You say it Harolah, but her name spells out Harolah, and she's the shade tree designer Tatting. I think that's all her name is on the thing. Wait a minute, I got her. Here's the pattern. I have trouble seeing. So this is, I turned around and made it bigger wording. But it's still all her wording, not mine. See? The bigger wording. TV ain't working anyway. Okay. So, I did the first part, the 10, picot 3, and closed it. The first 3 rings and the chain of 10. Now it's to the TOR of 8DS, picot, 3DS, picot, 8DS, and another chain. Okay, so we're going to do this one in the single, with the single needle, and you take and you pull it off. And you pull it tight, sort of. And then you got to do your 8. So what I do is I hold the needle right up against that last stitch because I want it to be very close. Want it to be very close. There goes the first one. See how close that is? Can you see how close that is? Okay, it's right on there. Well, maybe white thread wasn't the good idea, but you can't do snowflakes in green. Well, just my logic. 1, 2. Oh yeah, I'm taking that back off a minute because I didn't get that tight. Tammy said to let you know that I keep changing how I hold my thread because of my carpal tunnel. And I do change how I hold my thread. I have it wrapped around my hand for tension because this little finger just don't hold it. Maybe because it's just too fat. I don't know. Who cares? All right. Then there's 2. And then 3. Now I hope you all know how to tat. No, not there. You do not because you don't want an extra lump in the middle. So no, I don't knot in between on this one. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How do I hold that so you can see it? 7, 8. Then it says, no, I didn't do that right. See the stitches are backwards? So I got to take them 2 off. I get watching that and I don't know where I am. Can't walk and chew gum at the same time. Back to 8. 1, 2. Now let me check. 2, 4, 6, 8. Yep. I wish that could come in better. Yeah, that is a glare on that light, ain't it? I'm just moving the light. See if I can get it any better for you. Maybe I need to dim it some more. Well, all right, and then it says picot, but I'm doing a very small picot. One, there's one picot, 2 stitches, 3 stitches, and another picot. And that picot is much larger. I don't like it larger. Well, I am so picky on this stuff, it's a riot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let me move that one. I keep getting caught over here. Okay, 8. So that is 8. God, I don't know what to show it against. Skin's not going to work. Where's my little red pad? Here it is. 8 picot, 8. 8 picot, 3 picot, 8. Yeah. See it? Okay. So then I make that ring, and again, I don't knot. And again, I don't knot. I want it to be as smooth as possible, but it's just not going to happen. Yeah, I understand that. I should have gone with different colors because of white, but I wasn't even thinking. Now I've got my light is on yellow, and it's still not showing it nice for you. All right, so then it's back to the chain of 10, which is in rods because you're doing it backwards. This is the front side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now see, I'm losing my hand here. Ooh, I just bumped the camera. I'm so sorry. Did I make anybody? Oh, boy. Now I can't get it back where it gotta go. Yeah, that is a tough one, Joanne, but in all honesty, this is thread and a string and a needle. Who cares? If you tie, you tie. If you don't, you don't. If it can hold it for you, don't worry about it. It's not brain surgery. It ain't. Nobody's going to die if you tie it, and nobody's going to die if you didn't. My logic, it's how I work. All right. I don't know how many stitches I've got. There's 2 ways to count it from this side. Let me get another needle here. Okay. You can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 2 halves. So that's 6 stitches. Or you can flip it and count. Move the red. Focus, please. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. See it? There's 2 ways to count that. I usually just do it this way. 5 and 2 halves. All right. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So now I should have 9 complete and 2 halves. 2, 4, 6, 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. Yep. So I have to take two parts off. You can back it off this way, or you can pull your needle till it's off. Two ways to do that too. And then I pull my thread through. Okay. Now here I do tie. I usually turn it and tie. But I got to pull that string back and make my chain. I don't know if you saw what I did. I have it in my hand. It was stretched out a little bit. I have it in my hand. I put it between my fingers, and then I pull the needle thread up, and I can feel it scrunching. See, it's scrunched to make my chain feel. And then it's tied. And then you do another clover, and the rest is just a repeat. It's that simple. Now, yeah, I'm going to do a little more. 1, 2, 3, 4. How do I make that? I need a zooming camera. That's all there is to it. And I did find out I can't use the dual software where you can see my face and my hands. So you're just stuck with my hands. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're doing the clover part. 10. I'm pulling some thread so I don't have to be chasing it. A little picot. I like little picot. 1, 2, 3. Okay, then you take that off the ring. Now, this is one of the tricks. Make sure your stuff is laying in the right direction before you go pulling it off. Because if it ain't, it's going to twist up and you're going to have a big old mess. See how that chain is going in the right direction with that thing? With the ring thing? And then I tie. You don't turn here. And then just keep going. Do me a favor and like the video. Whether you do or you don't, just like it anyway, okay? It helps us get ahead. 3, 4. Yeah, I hear you on the twisting. If you saw my other one, you'd laugh. Well, I'll show you another stupid little trick I have. This is the front side. This is my front side. Now see how that's twisted in the bottom down there? Okay, fine. Let it twist. It won't kill it. It'll only twist until I get it ready to do it. But this is what I usually do, so I don't have to keep checking what side is my front side and what side is my back side. I usually put a clip on it. It gives me a visual as to what it is. You could take some odd string and tie it through there. Tie it, put a bow on the front side. It would be, a different color would work wonders. I use my clip. Just my thing. 1. Brenda, that's switch shuttles, which has nothing to do with needle tatting whatsoever. That's where I use my 2 needles, which would be the next one I do after this one. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's 7, 7, 7, 7. Where am I? Yeah, 7. Yeah, there it is, 7. This is why I had you print the pattern, so I didn't have to keep moving it in front of me to do it. Now this picot is a decorative picot. Okay, see on this? See the picots on the ends? I get it. Yeah, okay. Move the red. It might help. Okay, see the picots? Those picots is more decorative, so I make them bigger. I usually go about that long for those. 1, 2. Now see, I'm trying to hold it, and I can't. I have to keep switching how I do it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, a baby picot, and 3. 1, 2, 3. It's hard to do it so that you can see it. When I do it for myself, I'm usually sitting in my chair and relaxing back, and nobody can see nothing. I'm just too busy working. Okay. Pull it through. Catch your thread. These are called self-closing mock rings, which in shuttle, they're all true rings, not this one. Okay. And again, I tie after the rings. Okay. And then 3 more. 1, 2, 3. And then you attach it to that last one you just did. I don't want my holes stretched, so I'm not gonna, I don't want the picot stretched. Wait a minute, I split my threads there. Good job, good job. Oh, holy cow, how'd I do that? Okay, there it is. I don't want the picot stretched out because I want it to lay nice and flat, so that's why I use this. Normally you can fish it through with your needle, but yeah, whatever. And then 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Does everybody know how to do the double stitch, first of all? I didn't even think to ask that. 7. I mean, I know Joanne does. I know Kay does. Tuya, you've been... Okay, SW. Is that Stephanie? Okay, anyway. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Which is actually, this is a reverse of that one. This is a reverse of the first one. So, and then I pull it closed. Again, I make sure the string is up the top instead of down underneath that ring, because it'll just, oh, it takes forever to sort that mess out. Now, in shuttle, if you look at the picture closely, in shuttle, that these are close. Not, they're closer than, so I take my needle and go through that last stitch of the first one, just to tie it all up. And now it's nice and closed. Now that's a me thing. That's nowhere written, it's just a Pam thing. And Pam is a very opinionated older woman. It's simple logic. I like what I like and I don't what I don't. Okay, now we're back onto the chain. And the chain is in rods. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, and this is the last one I'm going to do on this side. I just want to show you how it's done. Now, that's floppy already. Pull it through. Okay, and you can't see it, but I got it in the pinch and I'm pulling that to make my chain curve. It's just my thing. I don't know why. And then this one is in rods too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You two what, Kay? You pull it tight in your fingers? You just feel it as it goes? Yeah. Now see, this is where I say you got to check it out before you connect it or you pull it or whatever you got to do. This is twisted. It is twisted. It is twisted. It just don't like me today. All right, what's new? So, don't mind me. I talk to myself. Can't do it that way because it's really twisted. So it has to be this way. Yep. Okay, that's the way it goes. And then you connect to that picot up the top. And here I'm doing it with the needle this time just to show you it can be done. Yep. Well, it would be if Pam knew what she was doing. Ha ha. Yeah, I don't like that big separation. Okay, I'm lying. You can't do it with the needle. Shapus. There, I didn't do it with the needle. Yeah, I did do it with the needle. All right. Now, these are in order. Yep. Okay, in order. Yep. Now I can go on. 1, 2, 3. I've learned a lot from you too, Kay. Trust me. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oops, I lied. 8. I don't know. Let me check. So I should have 7 whole ones. 2, 4, 6, 7 whole ones and 2 halves. That makes 8. 2 halves makes a whole in my world. I don't know about yours. All right, so then I pull it through. My family's Christmas trees have had angels, snowflakes, bell. I mean, I do something new every year. Oops, I really pulled that good tight. Yep, that's good and tight. And this is another reason why I like 10 thread. I can yank on it. And it just don't go anywhere. Okay, so now I'm not going to tie. I'm just going to stop my chain again. And I hold it right up against there so that that chain is, I don't know if you can see it, but it's like right close. You know, it's right there. There's no room for breathing. 1. No, that wasn't 1. Oh, I have no clue what it was. Start over. Okay. That's the second half of the DS. And it's right close. Now the first half. 1, 2, 3. This still makes me think of Sesame Street. I'm sorry. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh yeah, I forgot I've been exposed to COVID this week too. So far it's been 9 days and I'm fine, so I assume I'm okay. But here I do tie. It's ragweed season. My backyard is loaded in yellow. Jackie, hi. Yes, it is important to talk to the thread, just like a plant. Yeah, I agree. Okay. Anyway, I turn it over. Now, see, without looking, I can tell which side. I mean, I don't have to examine my work. I know which side is the front side. It's that side. Okay. That's it. What do you think? That's the single needle version. Shall we get on to the next one? The double needle version? Y'all chicken? Actually, that's my favorite. I like the way it looks. I like the way it comes out. I'm winding thread back up and putting that back on there. Okay. Here's this one. All right. I have the first one done again and the 10, the chain of 10. Now, I can't do much on this one because I didn't leave a long tail because Tammy says they don't want to watch me pulling my thread through. And she's right. Okay. Now this is 9 whole ones in 2 halves. That makes 10 for the chain. And now I'm going to do the 2 needle version. Now you see my 2 needles. I got crossbows here. I got dueling swords. Okay. Now we're going with the rods. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, picot. 1, 2, 3. This is all on your pattern. I'm not making this up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, that is my middle ring, just like we did on the first one. It's 8, 2 a picot, 3 picot, 8. Can you see that? I don't like this autofocus thing. It assumes you have nerves of steel to focus on. Okay, well anyways, that's what it is. Okay, so in order to do that, to make that a true ring, I have to cut thread off the ball. And I'm cutting a pretty good piece because I need enough to make another set. Oh yeah, and another hint is to take and make you a credit card, and I take and wind some of that thread off so that if I need to, I don't have to cut it off to do more. All right, so now I got to find the end of that one. Yeah, there it goes, there it goes, there it goes. Thread your needle with the thread you just finished working with. And you want it to go through this needle. Whoops, that didn't work too good. Well, good thing I got a mouth. Yeah. This job, this teaching you how to do my needle tatting is wonderful. Because at least an excuse for me to sit here and talk to myself. Oh, please, give me my threader. I ain't got all day. Okay. Needle threader. This is Handy Hands needle threader. I think I've come to the conclusion I'm a Handy Hands supply list specialist. Yeah, that worked well. Pulled it right out. You can use the dental threader. You can use anything to make it thread easier for you. Okay. Now, I'm a tangled mess. What's new? Okay. Got my 2 needles. Now my threads are separate. See? This thread is all here. Okay. I hold my end stitch and I pull my thread through. Oh, I put it on the top. I don't know why. I just put it on the top. There's no logical reason to why I do what I do, but I just do. And it's a tangled mess. What's new? That's to be expected when you're working with long threads. But if you're doing true rings, you need a long thread or you're going to be changing threads every 5 pieces, every 5 elements. And did you see that little sneaky thing? Yeah, I caught that last minute. Okay, that caught on my needle and I wasn't catching it soon enough. Off my needle. Thank you. Now I got it. Now see, here's another thing. The stitch is all twisted. Excuse me. The stitch is all twisted, so I fix them before I pull it any tighter. And I hold that last one, and I pull it. This ring is what the shuttle tatters do all the time. And I'm telling you, I'm yanking that thing. I mean, you can see it's cutting into my skin. It's so, I'm yanking it. I like it tight. Okay. This thread needle is still threaded. So now I'm going to go and continue on. Now, this is a trick I learned. I'd give it one extra. No, I don't. Yeah, maybe I do. I don't know. Nope, I don't. Okay, never mind. I'll talk to myself later. Okay, there's 2. There's 1 stitch. But see how that chain is still straight and neat? Okay. Okay, back. Where am I? Okay, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes, Stephanie, you got it exactly right. What's Brenda saying? I don't see what Brenda said. Okay, yeah. Steph, I don't know what you're talking about with Brenda, but anyway. So the main difference between, Stephanie says, so the main difference between the 2 needles and using the 1 needle is the center rings. Absolutely true. The center rings with the 2 needle is a true ring. The center needle with 1 needle, the center ring with 1 needle is a self-closing ring. Absolutely correct. Oh, No, you do not. This whole section here is done in rods. Within the rods is the reverse order double stitch rods. We love our acronyms, don't we? Is that what they are? Yeah, I think that is. And then when you pull it off, that chain is smooth as a baby's butt. See that arch? Nice. Because that ring is separate. And right now you can turn the ring either way. It just is going to go. I match it up with the front of this, which my clip is on the other one, but oh well. So theoretically, I could do this with just one shuttle. Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't do shuttle too often. Yeah, that would work. Yes, if you did it as a self-closing mock ring, yeah, you could do it with one shuttle. True ring, I think you need the second shuttle. You need one ring, one shuttle to make the loop or the loom, and the other shuttle to work with. Wait a minute, I think that's wrong too. Shuttle people, help! I'm lost in space here. Okay, anyway. So right now, this thing could twist either way. But in order to tell the front and the back of your work, see your picot. Your picot is the dead giveaway. Okay, let me find something to hold it against. Well, go back to the red. See that picot? You see the bottom of that picot? Let me find a needle to work with here. See how that is nice and lost in whatever? It just goes straight in. Okay, now we're going to turn it over. See that picot? See the lumps at the bottom? The caps to your stitches? Oh, come on, camera, focus. See the lumps at your stitches? That means that's the front. Okay. Well, that's the advantage of having it on the video. You can watch it 15 times if you need to. You can watch it again next year if you want to do more, you know. I mean, I haven't been playing with this one for, 6, 7 months now. No, 8 months. This is month 8. Yeah, 8 months. I haven't touched it. Since I finished with my Christmas cards, I hadn't touched it. But I knew I wanted to get you started on your Christmas thing. You could probably have 20 of these done by a few weeks. And if you don't want to send them out, put them on your Christmas tray. They're beautiful. I have one girlfriend whom I gave one to. And she said, I need about 11 more. She wants to decorate her tree in my handiwork. Well, you know what? That's no problem. I'm working on it. I got a baggie full already. Okay, now I'm back to doing them straight way. 1, 2. Why are you taking your messages out? What are you doing, Stephanie? Does your message go away? Well, they all see that you took out your they will always see you took out your message. I understand that online presence, but at the same time, you're helping. Now, I don't know if you noticed this, but I'm working with that same thread that I had to cut for the I'm off screen. The same thread I cut to put through this ring is now what I'm working with to make these chains. To make this the next, oh boy, the next clover leaf. No, it's going to be there forever. And as of today, this chat is just for us. It goes away when my video is done. As of next, when we start back up in live, whatever you put out there is out there. Just need to know. Just so you know. You won't be able to retract it in the other vision. The other version. 2, 4, 6, 7. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh. 8, 9, 10. Okay. Don't pull it through because I got to do a picot and 3 more. Yeah, I forgot that. Have you ever seen a video that has the chat right there in it? Turn it over this way. Yeah. Well, the videos that have chat right in it are live videos. Okay, stop twisting. Okay, go this way. Got to do one more clover here, and I'm tying again. See, I have such a hard time holding it. I might not have enough to do it. Okay. Three. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I do the bigger picot because it makes the end picot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then I got to do the little picot and then 3 more. 1, 2, 3. And I might not have enough to do that one. Doopy doop. See, this is why you need a long thread. I'm running out of thread. This is all I got left. I would rather deal with the tangles than add and subtract threads. Oh, I did it again. I hit the camera. I am so sorry. That usually makes me ill when that camera jumps. Hi, Harolah. I'm playing with your snowflake, as usual. I even showed what I did to the star one. I told her what I did. 1, 2, 3. I'm on the second version now. Okay, I got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11. I did good. 1 extra. Okay. That thread is getting awful short. This is the last ring. And again, I take my thread, my needle, and find the last loop of the last ring, of the first ring, and I just sew it in. I want it closed. It is so hard to do this so you can see. Nobody gets that. Well, I'm sure somebody gets it, but okay. And now we're on the reverse work, going into the rods. 10 chain stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I might have enough. I just might have enough. Okay, 10 stitches on, 2 needles, right up close, right up to where you left off. I slide it down the needle until I hit the stitches. I want it right on the outside because when I put that first stitch on, I want there to be no separation. 1, 2. What is on my needle? Oh, I know. I stuck it through my... I have my felt stuck to the back of a piece of foam so that it just stays and it keeps from sliding. Well, when I stuck the needle in, I got foam and glue, and I don't want that on there. Oh boy. Well, that'll be fine. Okay. 2, 3. I got 3 stitches. I got 2 halves, 2 full ones and 2 halves. 3 stitches. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, 8. Now this is where I say make sure everything's laying right. We're working upside down, so I want my picots on this baby to be upside down. And they are. I could flip it and do it this way. See how that picot? Wait a minute, let me look. I'm blind as a bat. This is the way it should be. It's upside, now it's right. It's upside down. The picots they don't have the caps at the bottom. There, maybe that's right. Way to word it. Now I got foam glue everywhere. Uh-oh. Guess I won't be stabbing that anymore. Matter of fact, take that one out. Okay. Now it's 3. 1, 2, 3. A picot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, let's see. I can't see. I'm blind as a bat. 2. Oh, look at the fuzz everywhere. It's driving me crazy. 2, 4, 6, 7, and 2 halves makes 8. Okay. Well, this one's going to be easier for you to see. You take this thread that you're working with and thread it through your needle. Let me dig out the threader. I ain't playing all day with this. I can't even find the threader to go through the... Oh, please. And you get to sit here and listen to all this. I talk to myself. It's fun. Okay. I got it in there. That same needle is threaded. See that thread goes from here down through the eye. This is the other thread. I hold that last stitch, mainly the last stitch. And see how I just stole that in there too? Yeah, that was good. And I hold it, and I pinch it, and pinch it, and pinch it, and then I yank it. I literally yank it. And then I do my other 10, which I don't think I got enough. Okay, probably not. Time to start a new thread. Okay, now this is where my card comes in handy. I just have a card of that same thread, pull off a piece, hook it back in. This isn't a dead account. It was my husband's. I don't know if you can see his name. But anyway. So now, here goes Pam trick. I'm going to tie a knot in the end. Actually, I'm going to tie a knot in both ends. I forgot that. One in both ends. There is a reason to my madness. I promise you'll be doing the same thing very shortly. It comes in so handy. Okay. Now, I'm going to stab my knot with my needle. Yep. See my needle stabbing through? Okay. I'm going to pull it fairly tight, and now I'm just going to tat over. Hopefully I get enough. 1, 2. Good job. Just kill that ring to go with it. 1. 2. 3. There ain't enough. Nope, 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 nope. 3, 4. This is what we call finger tatting. Because you just got to do it with your hands. You ain't got no tools to work with here. I believe this is what we call with finger tatting. I don't know. 2, 4. Yeah, one more makes it right. All right, so I got to pull this one back a little bit because I got to come up to the... Yeah, wrong way. Wrong way. Stab it again. Okay, 4. One more makes 5. 5. No, 4. Yeah. 4 holes and a half. Okay, 4. All right, now here's my trick. There's 5 of the chain done. See the 5? 1, 2, 4, 5. No, 6 of the chain done. And now I'm going to pull it through. Pull my knot through. Don't knock the hook on the floor to where the knot is tied. The knot keeps it from going through. See the knot keeping it from going through? That's under now 5 stitches. All right, not this one. I know, this is a method to my madness. There really is. To me, this is fun. I hope I'm not driving you crazy. Hi, Sue. Oh, I can't even tie the knot in it. All right, so just stab it. See if that'll work. It ain't gonna work. I know it ain't gonna work. I wish I knew how the doctors did their knots. They do their knots with 1 pair of tweezers and it's done. Okay, now I'm going to continue with this thread. And that would be the second half. Okay. 6, 7, 8, 9. Let me count just to be sure. All right. I need a magnifying glass. 2. Here's a half. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. That went too much. Take 2 pieces off. And take that off. Okay. And now it's still this thread. Well, if I get things back in order, you might be able to see what I'm doing. Okay. This is all done with the same thread that was going through here. And this is the tail thread. All right, pull it through. Don't hook my clover. And again, my chain is still looking good. And again, I tie here. I pull it a little bit, then I tie. And see that knot? We can just cut it off. Now, my favorite scissors are manicure scissors. They got a little curve to it. It helps a lot when you want to get in close, but you don't want to get too close. There's my knot. Okay, now if I'm going to do another one, which I think I've done 2 already. Yeah, I have. Does anybody need me to do it again? See that? I can still pull through. All right, anyway. Yeah, I forgot that. Now, since I still have this knot, this piece, I'm trying to stab that knot again. There. Okay, I don't know if you can see it, but it's still it was flimsy for a second there. So I'll just tap my ring over it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I could do that too. Or I can just take and cut that off now. Trying to do it so you can see it, not me. Done. Gone. All right, little piece sticking out. Not good. I don't like a little piece sticking out. I'm going to trim it some more. Oh, easy solution. Pull off a couple stitches, trim it, and then do another stitch. I don't want that on there. And I'm the boss, not that string. I'm the boss. That's okay. I can do right over that. All right, now I got to do one more stitch. 1, 2, a picot, and then 3. 1, 2. I look at my screen instead of my hands, and I mess up as usual. Okay. Okay. No, I'm not. Came out of my needle, so. But anything special anybody needs to see? Do I need to go through it again? Either one. Both. Anybody still here? Did you all run away? It says 13 are watching, so. Not that I know of, Brenda. Nope, not that I know of. I don't think I could do it in shuttle. Thank you, Harolah. This is her design, folks. And it's part of a bigger design, which is called Clovers Galore. You have the link to her page where she has all the links to the actual pattern. Well, on her page, if you go to other ones, you can see the rest of her designs. She's been pretty good at designing. Of course, she loves to torture me with the little lumps of torture, which she calls TORs, and Josephine rings. She does it just to make me miserable. It is tough. It's kind of awkward sometimes. Sometimes you flub up and sometimes you don't. Sometimes it's pretty easy too. It's going to be different when we get to the live show, which would be coming up in September. I don't understand the difference yet. And like I said before, because I have a Chromebook, I cannot use the dual software. And my glasses are dirty, so I'm trying to clean them while I talk. I cannot use the dual software, so you won't see my ugly puss. Which is good for me. I don't have to put on makeup, and I can even do this in my pajamas if I want. Nobody sees me. Thank you, Joanne. Glad to know that. Hi, Jillian. You made it. Oh, I didn't know you were here. Great. Please take a minute and like the video. Whether you do or you don't, it just gets us so that people recognize it. And thank you for coming. Hi, Mary. I didn't know you were here either. Gosh, this has been a full house today. This is great. Oh, I got 14 likes and 12 people. This is good. Well, it's one thing so that we get further up in the line so that we can start paying for scholarships and things like that. And we do, Tammy does do that. I'm supposed to get I've gotten a scholarship to go to TED Days. But at this moment, we're looking at maybe they're canceling TED Days because North Carolina is in lockdown, or will be very shortly. Thank you, Stephanie. I love my needle tatting. I have more fun with it. And I like making it look like I did it with a shuttle, but I didn't. That's why most of my pictures you see a needle hanging with it. I've even found another one that's really pretty good. This is just a prop. No, wait a minute. Where is it? Right there. I don't even know what size those babies are, but that makes a good needle for, seeing it. You can see it with the... I don't even know what it was for. It's not a crow tatting needle because that end is the eye is so much bigger. So it can't be that. I don't know where I got it. But it's just a prop. And this thing, I have no clue what size that is. You know what? I could look it up. If you give me a half a second. Let's see if I got it in my... Yeah, needle tatters, you need this one. You need this pico gauge for your needles. It's a 1. But see, this is where the problem comes in. When you get to that eye won't go through. So when you tat your stitches on there, you can't get them through there. With your tatting needles, this is a 5. That don't go through either. Well, I'll be a monkey's uncle. I thought they did. Maybe that ain't a handy hands one. Yeah, that's a handy hands one. Okay, put that one special. I've bought all kinds of needles. I don't even know which ones I've gotten, which ones I don't anymore. But if the eye goes through, it's the handy hands. See, there's a 5, and nope, not going through. That's not a handy hands either. The handy hands will go straight through, including the eye. I don't know if you can see this. This is a square hole, but that's not handy hands. You're welcome. I hope they liked it as much. I hope to see about 50 snowflakes before the day's over. Yeah. I got high hopes. You won't even see 50 from me. And I got a baggie started. It's probably 10 or 15 in there already. It's my go-to for Christmas. I want my tree decorated with them too. I love that little snowflake. But what do you think of my prop? Should I keep it? Or just use this end of it? Yeah. And block that end. Oh, I'll finish these ones up too. 2 different directions too. 2 different ways. Hey, there's no race. There's no time clock. You get there when you get there. I'm slow too, actually. Some days I sit here and tat away, and other days I don't even touch it. I did find some thread. It's mystery thread. I don't know what kind it is, or you can see that it has like a twist to it. It is pretty. It would make some great snowflakes, but it's not number 10 thread, that's for sure. It's bigger than that. Maybe 5. Back to the original 2 that I did. This one with the 5. I do it with 5 because it kind of makes it more star shape than snowflake shape. And if I do it with the 1 needle, it gets that, I need a sip of coffee, it gets that star shape. Technically speaking, a star has 5 and a snowflake has 6 points. Look at these 2 points. I must have pulled that string too tight. That's one thing about this stuff. Your tension will straighten out as long as you get it to begin with. Anything you need to know? Any questions? Any questions? I'm glad you had a fun class. Thought I saw Sue was in here. Well, I didn't hear you talk to your computer. You got to type. Joanne wants to know why I didn't answer her. She talks to the computer like I talk to the thread. I will finish the one I started. Oops, sorry. Yeah. I got a little fruit fly or something in here. When is the other homework due? What other homework? From the newsletter? Before September 13th. Yeah, you should do a snowflake. Homework is a snowflake. And it seems as though we had everything scheduled as a 10 points. So I think now we're going to just change it all to 1 and save Tammy's hands. Instead of writing 10 for everybody, she can write 1. It'll still come out right. It'll still be out the same. For all the homework you did. We have one that Mary Lou, not you, Mary Lou, but the other Mary Lou, she has done everything we've put out over the summer. My God, that girl is driving me crazy putting it in. Because I do the homework email too. But every time I turn around, there's another one. It's like, oh, you put them all in one email for me. Nope, she don't. Each one gets another one. Does it count if we tat with a shuttle instead of a needle? Yes, it does. You still can make it. Just because it was needle class, just tell me it was done with a shuttle so I don't go try to search and see if you did it right. Well, no problem, Mary Lou. We gave out patterns all summer. And so you probably only have 1 or 2 in for this one. And then next time if you're around in September, we'll have a lot more. Just do up what you can do. These are my pieces. There's my other pieces. This one, the needle's still attached. I got 2 balls of white thread over here. What other colors can you do snowflakes in? I don't want to do black snowflakes. I don't want to do yellow snowflakes. Oh, God, no yellow snow. That made me think of the dog. Sorry. Sick humor kicking in again. Me too. It's going to be different. Are you a needle tatter, Mary Lou? Oh boy. Purple snow. Ice blue. Yeah, I could see ice blue. Yeah, I'll have to get me some. Yeah, the one that you did the picture in, Hala, the variegated silver frost. Is that the one you did that? The profile picture for this? Yes, that is gorgeous. I'm gonna write that right on my pattern so I know what it is. Look at, I made your words much bigger. My eyeballs. This is the original. I have it. I have it. But I had to do bigger. She likes to kill my eyeballs. But most people like small writing. I like big. Heck, bigger the better. Number 190 thread. Silver, where did I say it? Silver frost. Is that Elizabeth? Yeah, that was pretty thread you worked with there. See, this is my version. I don't give this one out. Okay. Thank you. It's in, written in, done, done, done. I got it. I got it. Okay. Yeah, I don't care. I'll find it. If the number's right, I'll find it. Anyway, any questions? We're 18 minutes over. Well, no, actually, there's no time limit on this one. I love my needle tatting. It's fun for me. Can anybody tell? Yeah, I use, you're going to laugh, dollar store iridescent, Dollar Tree iridescent glue. I just lay it out in a styrofoam. It's actually, my chicken comes in it. I lay it out in the styrofoam and I just sit there and glue it all. Paint it on with a paintbrush. Turn them over, paint it again. And this is what they end up looking like. I don't know if you can see the glitter in there. But just having this around today, I've had glitter everywhere. No, you can't see glitter. Okay, let me try something else. I want to try something else. Yeah, now you can see the glitters. This is a hot pad my stepson and my daughter-in-law sent me. It's actually sunflowers. I'm a sunflower girl. And they said it's a little hot pad. I said, oh no, this is going to be my pad to show my pieces. Oh well, but you can see the glitter in there. It does have iridescent glitter in it. And I like the iridescent. That's whatever. Yes, I stiffen them to hang. They hang nice and stiff. Elmer's glue with iridescent glitter in it works too. Just dilute it a little bit and use a paintbrush. The reason why I use a paintbrush is so that these little, like this little hole, doesn't get blocked up. I don't like, if you let it dry and then you pop it, it leaves it in there. I don't like it. So I use a paintbrush. And to me, that's therapeutic, just like tatting it is. Yes, you could. But if you're putting them in a card, you don't want beads on them. And in that case, on this one, as an example, if it was me, if I was putting beads on it, I'd put beads out here and a bead in the middle there. Now that's 3 stitches. I'd either make it 2 or 4. So I could put one in the middle. Just my logic, just my thing. I'm telling you, I'm an opinionated old woman and I use it. Okay. You really can't see the glitter in that, can you? Oh, I'm seeing it on my TV. It's delayed there. But this one's really got a lot of it on it. Yeah, I can see the glitter on my screen. Can you? Anyways, dollar store, $1. Dollar Tree, $1. A big bottle of glue. I just dilute it a little bit and paintbrush. Works wonders. Okay, I got 2 messes to finish up. And we're done. No more questions, no more comments, no nothing. Get started on your Christmas decorations. That's my job. To me, this is fun. Hi, Angie. How are you? Oh, by the way, people, meet the new teacher. Kovaric? Nope, I know I don't got it right. Sorry, don't kill me. I'm learning. I can't hear you say it. Please forgive me. Someday I'm going to learn how to say your name. Heck, I had to learn how to say mine. My husband, when I first met him, he kept saying, I don't know who you're dating, but it ain't me. My name ain't Hemingway, it's Hemingway. Okay, got it. Okay, I guess I'm done. Any questions? No problem. But you don't needle tat anyway, and this is a shuttle pattern. So, no. Oh, yeah, you needle tat too, don't you? Okay. Anyway, that's it. That's all I've got, folks. We're done. I'll let Tammy know this is finished so she can get it up there. Kovarovic. Kovarovic. Ooh, that's a better one. I'm going to have to copy that down so I can say it right. And I'm going to copy it down. Trust me. Yep. Kovarovic. I want to put that A in there. I want to put an A where the O is. Okay, anyway. Kovarovic. Whew, yeah, that's going to work. You're going to have to spell that out for me more often. Is that Polish? No. It wouldn't be Polish. Yeah, it would be, could be Polish, couldn't it? I don't know. Whatever. Who cares? I dated a guy named Kuznicki. Had a tough time with that one, too. Okay, anyway, I'm done. Everybody have a great day. Any questions, reach me at the online tatting class at gmail.com or needle2tat at gmail.com. Oh, yeah. I don't know if anybody was around when I cut this baby up. Oh, well, let me take the ones out under it. But she's all fixed. I'm still thinking about adding another row to her. She's rather short. And I dropped my mouse. Oh, that figures. It's rather short. I'm thinking about doing another row like this out there. And then another row of this. Make it bigger. I love doing that edging. For the pretty or Slavic. Okay. Ah, Nemechek. Okay, got it. I had a friend Nemechek, and he was Slavic. Which one, Hala? The snowflake or the... No, this one. Yeah, that would look... Yeah, I can see it. Work the snowflake? But I can't because it's all one pass. And we don't do two colors like you can with the shuttles. But I could manage. I'd figure it out. Trust me. That'd be my next job. Okay, people, I'm hanging up. Oh, I want to see that. You're going to have to send that to me. I want to see it. That's what I'm thinking. That would look good as a sunflower. It's just this row. I can tell I got too many stitches there and not the same amount there. I give up. Somebody needs to learn how to count. And somebody needs to cut their knots off. I missed one. Ha ha ha. Ooh boy. I'm usually pretty good at not getting my knots back off. Okay, come on, cut. I think that's so pretty. Hence the name, pretty. Pretty fits. I should count and see how many stitches I had in that one that's short. And do them, because that looks better. All right, I'm done. Bye, everybody.